Alright, so there's a new anime Vanguard sneaks that actually just released. Thank goodness, because we've really been waiting for this sneak for a very long time now. So I really want to see this, and also there's some new things that I kind of want to talk with you guys about this update, and also about what's exactly happening here, because the wording of what these devs are saying kind of makes me a little worried for the update, to be honest. So yeah, let's just head straight into it. But before that, I want you guys to know that we are doing new type of content on the Forge on my other channel, my main channel, actually, the AB's gaming channel. Now, if you guys don't want to see the usual tower defense YAP videos that I make, head on over to my main channel where I post a completely different type of video. I'm trying to revive that channel and focus it on the Forge. But also don't forget to sub to our channel, because our goal is to also eventually get 100k subs here. Without further ado, let's head on straight with today's video. So, this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. After you've gobbled him down, you'd be left alone to regret it while covered in blood and guts. That's the hunger of a ghoul. That's our destiny. So, we are seeing right here a character from Tokyo Ghoul, right? So, yeah, this is essentially a character from Tokyo Ghoul. We are going to get Tokyo Ghoul characters in this update. I think this is actually Toka. It's looking to be a lot like Toka. It's literally just a 3-second sneak. And also, we now have the map for the new updates of Anime Vanguards, which is this awesome looking map right here. Probably one of the best maps I've seen for Anime Vanguards ever. If you take a look at the detail right here, the entire map, it just looks absolutely amazing. Like, it's ripped out of, I don't know if you guys played Castlevania, but it's actually, or probably seen Castlevania, but it's pretty close to that. But also, it does feel like Irons still, it still feels a lot like Irons. But really, the feel of this map actually looks really nice. It really matches the update that we're going to be getting. And yeah, so we can see right here that this is likely going to be a new game mode. And actually, in terms of game mode, we might actually be getting something for game modes as well. So this one right here, I'll talk about that in a bit. INO, which is Volk, right? Volk basically said right here, oh yeah, I said the previous unit had a bit more to him also. We will hopefully have a lot more to show you guys very soon. So when he said, I said the previous unit had a bit more to him also, there's two ways to interpret this, right? He's basically saying that Irons might have something more to him, which is pretty interesting considering the fact that they probably spent like 99% of their budget on Irons. If you haven't seen this yet in the video I covered about this, you will literally see why this is so freaking broken. Basically, Irons has everything plus Ultra. They gave Irons everything plus more, which is kind of crazy. And then here, there's two ways to interpret this, right? It's either one, this is, Irons is going to get something new. Either Irons is going to get something new or something more to him, which is pretty crazy. And the other way to interpret this message right here is the fact that this is all for Irons, which is even more crazier. Let's actually read all of them. So, World Savior right here, every wave increases the damage this would deal by 30% on activation, deals this damage to all enemies on the map. Branch of Miliki, every unit of the active player becomes permanently immune to status debuffs and status effects, which is crazy. Caloric Stone opens a list that allows the player to pick any one unit they own who gains the Lich King's trait and place it. So Lich King's trait, I don't really know what that is. Is that a new trait? A hint for a new trait? Definitely not, but I really am curious to see what that is. Probably just something for this game mode. It is really looking a lot to be a game mode, which is actually the third point I want to make for this. This might be for a different game mode, a new game mode that we're getting. Scroll of Mana Nature opens a large circle selector. All units within the circle get moved to a new selected location, which is pretty nice. 11 elements overcoming instantly refills all meters on the map. Input a number of your choice and rewrite reality. What? Rewrite reality? What do you mean by rewrite reality, man? Like, are we just gonna be able to input like 10,000 rerolls here, 67,000 rerolls, and give us 67,000 rerolls? Is Irons literally just going to be admin commands now? But yeah, I do think that this is actually for a game mode instead for Irons, because it seems to be too overpowered for Irons. But I think the best way to interpret this right here is that Irons is going to have more to him, but this isn't for him. This is a sneak for the game mode But what we saw of Ainz is not everything that he can do, that he can do more. So the thing that worries me here is the way they say very soon, right? As if this update hasn't been sooned enough, as if this update hasn't already taken 5 weeks already, right? That's the craziest part here. Like, why can't they show us everything now? Bro, this update's already taken 5 weeks to release, man. So, very, very sad here that, this update hasn't, been shown enough yet. It's kind of crazy, to be honest with you, that we still have to wait for a very soon instead of just actually getting stuff. Now, I really want to know and ask in a stage, man, what exactly took so long? Because is it just Ainz that took so long? Is it just, him, his model that took that long? Because it kind of feels weird that in Anniversary, we had, 14 units in Anniversary, right? If you remember correctly. And the Anniversary units also got remodeled. Yet the Anniversary update only took, if I remember correctly, about 6 or 7 weeks. Yet here, we likely only have Ainz and probably 3 or 4 other units, but it's taking them 5 weeks, 5-6 weeks, something like that. How is that possible? It's crazy to think about. Some theories that I've actually read is that the remodels are actually going to be releasing soon, like that they're actually also actively working on the remodels, which is why they are taking a lot more time to release update 9.5, because they're going to release a remodel of all the units in update 10. I don't know if that's the case, but all I know is that update 9.5 has to be very, very good if it wants to be, a very good update. Because the thing that I really, really worry about here is that Anime Vanguards update 9.5 will be disappointing because of the wait time. Like, imagine if update 9.5 is just a portal game mode where you do the portal, or let's say not portal, like just a random game mode. Let's say that Anime Vanguards update 9.5 is a random game mode. It's just that game mode. You just farm that, and that's literally the update. It would be very sad to see that Anime Vanguards update 9.5 is just that. But I think the developers are cooking something up. Let's let them cook. I do think that they might be able to do something very special with Ainz here. I do think that it's going to be really nice because we're also going to be getting this rework. I don't know if it's going to be for update 9.5 or later. But if we are going to be getting this rework and Ainz and maybe, remodels, I don't know, who knows at this point, then it's going to be pretty nice. Anyways, pretty much confirmed right now that the update is not going to be releasing this week because they released this instead of a trailer. What's more likely though is that the update's going to be releasing next week, and we confirm now that Ainz is the Vanguard and that there is going to be at least one Tokyo Ghoul character in the banner. That's pretty much it for this update video, or this sneak yap video that I'm making here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace out, everybody.